Morning and welcome back to Video Diary on the Farm, Saturday morning. Well, at the end of last week's video I said probably by the time you'd watched it we'd have finished combining, but no, here we are, we're still going. We managed to catch a lot of showers last week, which stopped us making progress because obviously we don't want any wet corn in the shed. It costs too much to dry it, so yeah, we're waiting for it to get down to lower moisture levels so to cut it, hence why we're still going. But we're nearly done. We've got one more field here at Risby to cut after the one I'm on, and then we're moving to Melton and got about a day's cutting there, then that's all the wheat finished. And then hopefully we can move on to some spring beans at Melton, which hopefully will be ready for us when we get there. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video and we'll hopefully catch you at the end. It's looking a bit black out there. We certainly don't want any rain. We've just got another, well, yeah, 2 fields to do here. Then we shall flip to Melton. But yeah, we just don't want it to stop us because we want it dry. So if we get a shower and it bumps the moisture content up, be 1% or 2% anyway, that'll be it, we shall be stood. Well, that rain what I was talking about, it's come. Certainly that stopped us combining. We'll take shelter in the shed. As you can see, the shed is that empty this year. We've even had room to put our seed wheat in here. There we are, we've got some skyscraper seed. And we'll walk down here a bit, we'll look at see what we've got here. Yeah, we've got some Beowulf. All these signed up so we know what heaps are which. Then in the corner we've got some Dorsum. There's a very noisy plug, look at that John pushing up. Then in this corner we've got some spring barley seed, Lorette. So yeah, but normally, if you remember last year, all this side here was all filled in with wheat here, and then we had a load of barley here, and all the other side was full of barley. Yeah, we just started tipping a bit of wheat down here, but all this side last year was full of barley. So yeah, the difference a year makes. Some more to come in, but not a lot. Not a lot. Just testing the wheat here. We're determined it's not going to have it till it's dry. It was a bit wet this morning. So what we got now, Andrew, then? Yeah.
14.6.
Yeah, 14.6. Oh, that's good. We can go then. Right, we're off. Yeah, we're good to go in a year like this with prices down, yields down. Can't afford to dry it. Not when it's good settled weather. So yeah, we want it to cook when it's dry. It's cheaper. The sun's cheaper than electric. Yeah, combine's progressing nicely. Yields haven't improved, but yeah, we're getting across the fields. Yeah, this is our biggest field on the farm, 33 hectares just over, and then we've got this one to finish, which we are getting across. Only a little bit left now, and then we've got that one across there, which is 5 hectares or so, and yeah, one little bit of headland, well, 12 metres of spring barley and a little bit, and then we're heading to Melton. So yeah, we shan't be long getting done here now. Well, we're all finished here at Risby. That's all the cereals cut. Just a few spring beans to do when they're fit. Just topping up with diesel now, and then we're off to Melton Road Farm to do the wheat there, and hopefully follow on with the beans. Going nicely at Melton, but as expected, fairly thin. Not going to break any records. there. There's odd spots where it's good, but there's a lot of poor land here. So we're not expecting it to break any records. A lot of sand, a thin patch there. Lovely morning. Last day, we'll be finished today on wheat. Shan't have too long a day either on it. Only another field after this one to do. Plenty of dust. That's what we like to see. It's dry. Just on the last little bit now, in the last field of wheat. We're high above the angling water pipeline, which is down there, going through. It's created havoc because this field I'm in now, it's split into two. Makes it real awkward. But anyway, we're getting there. Well, this is it. Last strip of 2025 wheat harvest. Yeah. It's been a lean one. That's all I can say. It's been a bit like prairie farming. We've been covering the acres real fast, but with no yield. But anyway, at least it's get put to bed, and then we're nearly done. Just the beans to do. There we go. Finished. While we was cutting at Melton, unfortunately we got a puncture in the hire trailer. Anyway, we got SA tyres out from Goxhill, who came out swiftly to repair the puncture and got us back up and running again quick. This is the sharp bit of steel that was taken out from the tyre that caused it to have the puncture. Tag Agri have been busy getting all the fields baled back at Risby and getting them led off with the chaser, what you can see here. The fast track is ideal for this job, with the speed and comfort it offers. A view of the SLD working from inside the Challenger cab, with George piloting it. It's hard to film and turn at the same time, especially when you're going fairly quick. If you notice, George is working in lands to make it more efficient when he's turning, so there's less time shunting about on the headlands. If you notice the crawler twitching about a bit in this clip, it's because he's SLDing where the sewerage sludge was, and it's very slippery and hard, so it's pulling the crawler to one side with the track slipping on the greasy material. Yeah, just thought we'd have a look at the SLD, at these wings, what we've put on. This one's the Dura-faced one. It's wearing a bit, it's nearly gone. This is an original one with no facing on it, just a standard wing. And then we get to the tungsten tipped one, which is a lot squarer in the shoulders still. It's wearing a bit behind, but they always seem to do that. But yeah, well, these are soon going. They've lost the edge off the shoulders, so they'll soon go in. Not exactly sure how many hectares they've done, but they need to. The tungsten ones need to do a lot more before they'll be worth it. They need to wear out maybe one or two of these, especially two or more of the standard ones, to make it pay. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. Well, we're spending a day on the digger today. We're trimming overhanging branches up, we're catching cabs and tidying the job up a bit. They're starting to grow out, so it's one of them jobs you get on with after harvest. See, we've got a clean run down there now. There was touching cab roofs and it was catching the combine even when we went down, so yeah, it's all done now, so yeah, just a good job to do. Yeah, for those that want to just join the channel, yeah, we have a TMK 300 tree shear, which and a rotator on it, which is that bit, so we can spin it round any degrees to what the branches are on the trees, and then it'll cut up to good 12 inches in hard and softwood. So yeah, it's a good bit of kit this, and we get quite a bit of use out of it with having the country park to look after and the woods and that. Well, that's tidied them all up. Now we've got a little bit of rubbish on the field, but yeah, we're going to burn that, all being well, when we get it all piled up and the leaves have died back a bit. It's not worth chipping this bit, but yeah, the main thing is we've tidied the side of the field up now, and we can get right back to where we need to be, because it was encroaching a bit. We've got Dave, he's following me up with the forklift and muck grab. He's collecting all my brash up, putting it into a heap for a bonfire. He's doing a good job. He'll go at that again, he'll get it. That's it, he's got all the big stuff. Yeah, I'm taking it to the bonfire. Which is down there. Yeah, we're all tidy now. Done a good job. It'll last for years, this tree trimming now. Well, we haven't started drilling an oilseed rape yet, but the process is starting because I am spraying stubbles off for the volunteers who are growing, and in this particular field it's going to have biosolids spread on it just in front prior to drilling, and some of the other fields have got mushroom compost to go on, so they're getting sprayed off. We're not spraying everything off at the minute, but it's a staggered approach. We're back up on our acreage this year of oilseed rape. From last year we're up to about 400 acres, or maybe a fraction over, so that's more like our normal figure. Let's hope it's a good year for rape. But yeah, as I say, it's a staggered approach. We're going to drill some and then we should probably stop and then start again, but we could do with a little bit more moisture really. But anyway, you've got to make a start somewhere. We haven't gone too early, and we might possibly drill some late again, because that actually did work well for us last year. We got our best results from drilling late. Yeah, we'll just destroy all these volunteers with a bit of glyphosate. We'll wipe them out and give the crop less competition when it takes off. No doubt there'll be some more come once we've sprayed it, but at least this flush will be taken out, and any black grass what's growing in the stubble, so yeah, worth it anyway. Yeah, we're all ready to go anyway, ready to start drilling. George's got the liquid fert tank fitted onto the Challenger, that's all rigged up. We've got seed, it's been delivered, and we've got fertiliser. It was delivered the other day to put down in with the oilseed rape, give it a good start. So yeah, we've just got to wait a day or two just for this glyphosate to work, and then we shall be cracking on with it. We've got Dave here doing the edges. We've got irrigation. We're going around the oilseed rape fields. So Dave's just cutting the inside of the edges so they're all done. All the job ticked off. You can see these green strips in the field where the motorbikes have gone across, knocked the barley out. And the trails all over this field because it's the one at Sawcliffe on the hillside. And yeah, we get a lot of motorbikes coming across these fields. Yeah, we're making for the corner where to get out. It just caused a tremendous amount of damage and lost the crop. These tracks here have been caused by a quad bike. Riding all over. I've just come into this field of spring beans at Sawcliffe, and yeah, I've got to spray them off. There's a lot of rubbish in them, as you can see. Some rain growing, but the outstanding thing is that they're not very tall. Plus, there's not many beans on the pods, on the stalks, because it's been so dry. It's a bit disappointing, really. I mean, I'll just show you. Yeah, only up to me, well, up there on me legs. They're not very high at all, spring beans, and they're normally a lot higher up. You know, they're up here, or even higher. But yeah, they're not going to yield a lot, but anyway. It's the year. Like the pods are small, shriveled up, and these they look like they've aborted. There's maybe only three of there's 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, 4 beans, where normally there's more. Yeah, the pods are just aborted because it's not been dry enough, wet enough, should I say, rather, to support them. The difference a couple of months make from when I was last through these beans, putting the last fungicide on them, and they looked quite well then. They looked like they still had some potential, but another 2 months of dry weather, and yeah, it's literally finishing them off. to get very fat on these, I'm afraid, looking at them. It'll be good to see them cut and they feel cleaned up, to be honest. They look a bit of a disgrace. But yeah, it's a salvage job really. If you remember last week, I was spraying some SFI cover crops off down the cars, and this particular field had a lot of blackgrass in it. Anyway, George has gone in to cultivate it, and he's finding it extremely hard underneath, and he's taking quite a bit of pulling the SLD, but he looks to be doing a grand job anyway with it. Started drilling oilseed rape this week, but I'm going to end the video here because I want to show it in a bit more detail, and it'd be too long for what I wanted to put on it, how we're drilling it. So yeah, this will have to save till next week. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the rest of this week's video, and if you have, remember, please subscribe, it is free, and hit that like button, and hopefully we'll see you again next week. Oh, just one thing. I have to make a bit of an error correction from last week's video. I said the spreaders were spreading the sludge at 36 metres. No, in fact they don't. They only spread to 18 metres, so they go in between the tram lines. But one very observant viewer asked the question in the comments, so yeah, I just thought about it and thought, no, it is 18 metres. So, yep. Thank you very much. Catch you next week.